Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. This is Pammy is gone keto, doing her own thing. I look a little worse for wear today. My sister, my little baby sister, I only have one. She's 6 years younger than me, and she is in the hospital right now. And any of you out there that know her or worked with her in the past, or friends or family, just say a few prayers for her right now if you don't mind. She's having some medical issues and she's bleeding some internally. She's went through this before, but every time it gets a little bit worse. But we're hanging in there, and everything's going to be good. I just know that. I trust in that. And I sit with her last night. I stayed last night. I feel better, even if she can't say anything to me. You know, she was so tired. I just found me a place in the recliner. My brother-in-law, of course, he stayed too. And so when I went today to come home, my brother-in-law, he's just like my brother, no different. He took me to Walmart and got me a bunch of groceries, and I hadn't got to go get my groceries in quite a long time. So I had a lot of fun today. And as you can see, I got a big haul here. Whoops, I got a big haul here, and I was afraid it was upside down. I think I spent $215 and something, but of course that was, you know, toiletries and different things like that I needed also. But I wanted to show you the kind of food that I eat, and to let you know how cheap it is. You know, at Walmart you can get these things. The only thing that I could not find they were out of was my almond flour, and it's no biggie. Everybody always swamps to get that. Of course, the word is out, and I'm proud of that, so I'm happy. You know, I just went and ordered me 2 big bags online from Amazon, and I'm good to go. It'll be here in a couple of days. I still have almond meal flour left, so I can use that, and I have my coconut flour. So, but I wanted to show you, you know, it's not expensive. I mean, that $215, this is going to last me for 2 weeks, okay? I'm telling you. And I just wanted to show you the kind of things that I got today. I've got a lot, trust me. If you look over here, we've got, look, it is a staple in my house. I have to have a lot of cheese, a lot. And this is just what's sitting on my deep freeze, okay? And of course, most of your cheeses, there's some, like I did notice on the big thing of finely shredded mild cheddar cheese, may have 1 gram of fat in it. Not fat, but carbohydrates, you know, so just be careful with that one. I found that there is no carbs in the string cheese, as far as I know. I think I took a look at it too, and 1 gram, there's 1 gram of fat in that also. Keep in mind, I don't have my glasses on. I kind of broke them, so I can't see all that good, but I was able to see everything at Walmart and the back of everything of what I wanted to see. And I got me some nice chicken breasts. I got me cube steak. You know what I'm going to do with that this week? I'm going to take my almond meal flour, and I am going to make me some country fried steak. And I'm going to do it with my almond flour, and I'm going to use almond milk. And when I make that this week, I'll share that recipe with you guys and see how it goes. It'll be the first time trying it. And of course, I got some chicken breast tenderloins. I like making like shake and bake with Parmesan and almond flour and maybe a couple little spices, and putting it in a Ziploc bag and shaking it up, you know, and then put it in the oven and put a couple pats of butter on that. And I got me some bratwurst. It's very low in carbohydrates, of course. Ground chuck. I got ground chuck patties. Y'all keep in mind I work from home, so I run back and forth in the kitchen, and the next thing I have to do is order me some planter, you know, boxes, you know, so I can put in the refrigerator, or, you know, make things up early, and or put in the freezer. And I told you cheese is my staple. It's my go-to. So, of course, I love Mexican cheese. I am going to make me some tortilla shells, chips this week. I found a recipe, a keto recipe online of how to make that. And, of course, you see it has no carbs in that. Of course, I got the full-fat sour cream. Anything that you want to get for dairy-wise, make sure that you get it full-fat. And I'm sorry, I don't eat yogurt. I don't feel good about that. I've heard from a lot of the doctors online that it's not good on the keto diet, and I don't want to be knocked out of ketosis. So, and brie, I haven't had that in so long, but I got me some. Now, Parmesan shaved cheese, that's one of my staples I always keep for my foods, and mozzarella, I always have that. Now, and then of course you see my Kerrygold butter. Be very careful. I like to make myself chili. I call it my keto chili. Be very careful. I've got tomato juice here, but it's kind of carby. Okay, it's got 10 grams of carbs in it. So eat it very sparingly. You know, use it. You know, eat your chili very sparingly if you're going to make it. Normally they don't. Most of the time they're out of cashew milk, but I found me some. I normally keep almond milk. I've got two or three cartons already in the fridge. Heavy whipping cream, some natural ham, and I got chicken breast that I'll probably want to do with Alfredo sauce. You know, what I like to do is make me like a carbonara. Of course, without the sweet green peas. Can't have that in it, but take full advantage of the bacon and the bacon grease. Okay, and the Alfredo sauce. Now, you kind of got to be careful with that too. Now, the Bertinelli, if I'm pronouncing that right, what they do have at Walmart, this, from what I'm showing here, has 6 grams of carbs each. Now, it's better than what I saw, because the other that I saw, I can't remember, it's a name brand, but it had 11 carbs in it. So you guys watch. You guys be very picky and choosy whenever you read those labels, because the different brands are going to have the different carbs in them. So watch that. Be very careful. And I got me a whole bunch of these little Jellos, the sugar-free Jellos. I just love that for a little treat at night after I've had my big meal. And I got me some sugar-free Jello. My favorite is butterscotch. I got chocolate also. I got me some 100% cocoa. I like to do this. I like to make peanut butter and chocolate fat bombs. I'll be making some more of them this week to put in the freezer. Parmesan, of course, there is no carbs in that. Now, there is no carbs in this chili powder. I looked. And now, you got to be careful with your sauce, too. I mean, you know, because I like to make my keto pizzas just like you guys do. Just be very careful and look on the back, because this has 8 grams of carbs in it. So just use it very, very, very sparingly, okay? And that's what I do. And what I do, because it's just me here at home, what I like to do, I like to take the sauce, after I use it my first time, put it in a big Ziploc bag. Well, not a big Ziploc bag, I'm sorry. I take it and I put it in little small Ziploc bags, and then I put them in the door of my freezer. So, whenever I get ready to fix me up a pizza and a pizza crust, then I just pop one out and pop it in the oven. And that way it saves that. And I'm not really sure if you can do that with Alfredo sauce. A lot of times my Alfredo sauce, I'll use it 2 or 3 times out of one jar, and the rest of it will ruin. If anybody has ever frozen this stuff, put it in a Ziploc bag, let me know down in the comments below. I'm not really sure if it's okay to do that or not. It may be, I'm not really sure, but, you know, I wanted to see if anybody else has done it. And then I got baking soda. I was out of that this week. Xanthan gum. This is something that I've not seen at Walmart. Maybe they've had it and I've just not seen it. I've seen a lot of recipes that I want to try this in. And the xanthan gum is good at giving you a good thickening agent, which is really good in a lot of your recipes. And it's got like 1 gram of carb in it. You have to be really careful with your spices. I was just lucky because the chili powder, it has no carbs in it. Okay, it has 0. But a lot of your spices will have carbs in them too, so be very, very, very careful about that. And they had organic ketchup, but it wasn't. It had like 16 carbs in it. Of course, the best that I've ever been able to find is the reduced sugar. And this is what I normally use. And I was almost out of what I have. And this has total carbohydrates. I'm sorry, I'm not able to read that well without my glasses. But you see it there. And, of course, you can't have regular potatoes on the diet. But I did get me some sweet potatoes. And once in a while, I can have one of these. These actually have a lot of potassium. A lot. This is a really, really good treat for you. Just once in a while. Okay? Not very often. But it's got a lot of potassium in it and a lot of the resources that you need. And, of course, you know, I'm not good on veggies, but I'm trying. So, Pearl, you'll be happy to know I got me some purple cabbage this time. Right now I'm in my cabbage stage, like the last treat that I made. I got purple cabbage and I got regular cabbage today. I may make me some sauerkraut this week to go with my bratwurst. And, the asparagus that I had last time, I couldn't do it. So, I got me some more. I'm going to try it again, I promise. So I just wanted you to see I got a fresh batch. It was expensive, so I better use it. And then I got me some kosher dill pickles. I love kosher dill whenever I'm eating when I fix me a couple of cheeseburgers, you know, with mayonnaise on them. And I'll have me a couple of kosher dill slices on the side. And there's me 2 dozen eggs over there. And I normally eat about 4 eggs a day. If I don't have, you know, we all get tired of bacon and eggs. And I love my bacon and eggs. But a lot of times I'll just bake with it. Or I'll make some crazy dishes with it. You know, just trying things out. But, you know, there are so many cheap resources that you can do with your keto diet. You don't have to splurge. I mean, and I just did this because, you know, this is a 2-week thing for me. These are the things that I normally eat on my diet all the time, except for I splurged and got my brie cheese. And then I got... I don't normally get the Kerrygold cheese, but I'm going to try that. And I do like the aged wakey, whatever you want to call it, the cheddar. I've had that several times before. The taco seasoning mix. I love making tacos, but like I said, I'm going to try my hand at making keto taco shells this week. And then, of course, you can crumble them up. I've always made mine as a taco salad anyway. Now, the taco seasoning, you'll be happy to know, I looked at this while I was there. It only has 3 grams carbohydrates in it. So, that is a good source. And I always have a lot of cheese with that and a lot of sour cream and a little bit of lettuce. Now, your chili seasoning, you have to be careful with that because it's got like 5 grams of carbs in it. Okay, so be careful with that. And I got me some more Polish sausage. And I got tuna. And then I always keep heavy whipping cream. But, yeah, this is my haul for 2 weeks. And, like I said, all of this wasn't $215. I had to get a lot of toiletry things and kitchen stuff like that, too. And warmer candles. But, I just wanted you to see. Oh, and I got me some radishes. I love radishes. I haven't had them in a long time, and they are a good go-to vegetable for me. And my Parmesan. But I wanted to share this with you today. I wanted to do a grocery haul for you all, and I'm sorry I don't look good. No makeup or nothing like that, but I don't care. It was worth every minute staying with my sister. Y'all just pray for her. If you don't care, keep her in your thoughts. And her name is Regina. I call her Gina Faye. But she's my baby sister. But, oh, and I wanted to let you know, my weight loss this week was 3.9 pounds. Yay! At my TOPS meeting. And, of course, to let you guys know, I did not cheat. I did not have a cheat day. What I did, I had my normal bacon and eggs, and then I told you I don't like to cook that day. You know, one day a week I don't like to cook, so I always have them fix me a taco salad without any chips and without any taco sauce and no tomatoes. I'm not very good on tomatoes anyway, only once in a while. So I understand that a lot of vegetables are you know, they have your carbs in them, and it's okay to eat because you know you need them. But I try to be very aware of that, and the ones that I know I ain't gonna eat, I will stay away from. Like onions, you know, it's just I ain't going there. I'm sorry. Or green beans. But anyway, but this was a good haul today, and you know, I want to let you know that I just want to stress, really importantly, don't be getting on those scales every day. I've told you this before. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not. Just remember, the main thing is that you're eating healthy and you're going to live longer. Now, if somebody could help me with quitting smoking, oh my God, I'm sorry I said that. Yes, I did. I do smoke cigarettes. But once I am, well, I'm fat adapted now, I guess. And I think now I'm back in ketosis. I'm not really sure yet. Don't quote me on that because I have not confirmed that. But I don't crave carbs or anything like that. But one thing that I did different this week, I will let you guys know. Because last week I know that I told y'all I only lost like a 9/10 of a pound, and that was it. And it had been kind of a little struggle for a couple of weeks. So what I did different, you know, one of my besties, Pearl, you know, who's on the diet with me, we talked about it, and we thought maybe I'm not eating enough fats, and she wasn't either. So instead of 1 meal a day, I'm eating like 1.5 meals a day, and I will have me a little snack, something like this. But so that's what I done. What I done, instead of that extra food being any kind of protein or anything like that, don't go there. Don't you do it. Go with fat. Something that is a good fat source. I made a great snack this week that I got from a recipe online. I made it a couple of days ago. Well, I finished it off, you know. But the next time I make them, I'll show you how quick and easy that is. It don't take no time. And I got to take the rest of them with me, and I ate them last night whenever I was at the hospital sitting with my sister. It's very, 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 very easy, and you use almond milk. I guess you can use almond milk or cashew. You can't taste the almond milk in it, so you don't even have to worry. But they're just little muffins, you know, but they're actually breakfast. You know, and it was so good. They were so delicious, and I added a little cinnamon in it. That's something that I've always done. Well, I have done for the last 6 or 7 years. I've had it that way. Once, whenever I was at work in our grill, the chef accidentally dropped the cinnamon container on my omelet when he was making it. I said, oh, don't worry about it. Just leave it on there. And you know, ever since, that has been the bomb for me. It gives it such a refreshing taste. It gives it a different taste, and it's so good. And not only that, cinnamon is very good for you. So keep that in mind. Just try just a little dash of it on your omelet or in your scrambled eggs when you're making them. Just a little bit. See how you like it, because it may not acquire to everybody's taste. It'll be okay. Just try a little bit at a time, you know. But we all have a different palate. And of course, like I said, I'm trying to change mine and eat more veggies, because I hardly have any carbs at all. What carbs I do have, there's the 1 or 2 grams in the cheese and the seasonings and stuff that I make, and I have to be very careful with that chili. But, you know, I do know that the good sources of carbs are in the veggies, and I'm trying, and you've seen that. I bought them again, and I'm working on it, and I'm getting a little color with purple, not in my face. My face looks bad. But I'm going to say sayonara for the day, and I'm going to put my groceries away, and then kind of miss my sissy, so I'm going to call back up and see how she's doing, and hopefully they'll get everything taken care of, and she won't have to have any kind of surgery, and get to come back home soon. So just keep her in your thoughts if you don't mind. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that little bell button again, and that will let you know anytime that I have something to upload for you. I know sometimes I rattle and I can be boring, but hey, I'm happy most of the time. I'm happy, you know. I'm even happier now because I've lost so much weight, you know, but I'm doing it, you know. I'm working on it. But I wish you guys well, and much love to all of you. And have a great week. See you soon. Bye.